Hey guys, so you can see the male bluebird standing on top of the mealworm feeder. It's a double-decker mealworm feeder. It's got a dish in each level. So I don't know if we'll get lucky right now, but earlier today, yesterday evening, and the evening before, I had anywhere from 8 to 10 bluebirds at one time. They are becoming more territorial because it's close to spring and they don't want all the other bluebirds around. So they have been landing on the clothesline that you see out in the distance, the clothesline poles, and then in those branches on this end of the clothesline poles. We put some branches up there so the birds had more area to perch because we had to take down a big tree just to the right of this area that you're seeing. And that was the tree that all the birds landed in. But they have all come back. We have birds all day long. So we feed dried mealworms and we feed all the time, all year round. I get 10-pound bags through Amazon. It's a lot cheaper than buying at the farm stores. So I can usually get 10 pounds for about $57. It seems like a lot, but they do last a long time. I fill those little bowls up about every other day. Sometimes they last a little longer because the bluebirds might take off for a day. Go to my neighbors who also feeds them. We read where they will eat scrambled eggs, actually feed scrambled eggs to their babies in the spring. We might try that. I also read where they like peanut butter and crumbled up suet. So I used to feed little peanut butter suet balls and they did like those, but the nuthatches I think got them before they did. So we also have a peanut butter feeder that I thought they would go into, but the only thing I've seen in there are chickadees, nuthatches, maybe a titmouse, but that's about it. I have not seen a bluebird in there, but look at that male bluebird just sitting there. Isn't that beautiful? They're getting a lot more bright. I think it's because they're, staking out their territory and they want to attract a female. So really the 8 or 10 that I've seen, I've had equal numbers of male and female. So hopefully, I was hoping that we'd have a couple more right now, but maybe it's the wind that's keeping them away. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like that would bother them, but he's watching me. They know that I feed them, so I can go out there when the bowls are empty and I call them. I always say, here Bluebird, but so they go up in the trees and then I fill the bowls up, and then usually before I'm in the house, they are back on the feeder. So that's kind of fun. I'm trying to train them so that if I just call them, they'll come, but so far that hasn't happened. Maybe I'll try a bell. A lot of people use a bell and they ring it and then they put the feed out and then they eventually know when you're putting food out, but mine's pretty much out there all the time. I don't let it get empty, so they know any time of the day they can come and get some worms. We also have a heated bird bath on the other side of the house so that they always have water, and we also have a special bluebird house out towards our garden. It's predator proof and it's got a wider hole so that they can escape if another, like a sparrow, comes in there when they're setting. Sometimes they block the hole and they kill the bluebird, but so this one has a wider hole, entrance hole, so that a bluebird could escape if that happened. So far, last year they raised 3 batches of babies in that one house. So Tuff and I went and got supplies the other day on his day off from work, and we're going to attempt to make a few more. And we'll put some over on the other lot, in the wildflower field, over by the pond, and in the front of the house, and see how many pairs we can attract to nest here, because I think they don't like to be too close together. But I've had people say that they've got you know, a couple Bluebirds' houses that are almost back to back, and they do nest in them. So we'll see what happens. But he is not going anywhere. He's just kind of sitting there looking around, enjoying this 50-degree weather. It's not going to last long. It's going to get cold Friday, and then it'll be warm again. So the Bluebird feeder is made by a man in LaGrange, Indiana. His name is Stan Scamahorn. He's called Stan, the Bluebird Man, but it's Stan Scamahorn on Facebook. And he makes these feeders, and those white bars in the open area allow the smaller birds to get in there, and the starlings cannot. And the starlings are the big culprits of gobbling all the food. So the bluebirds get in there, the nuthatches, the chickadees, and a lot of them just go right in, and they'll just sit on top of that dish and eat. But he's kind of going in and grabbing a worm and coming back out and checking out the area. So that's pretty neat. Come on, birds. Maybe I should go out there and call them. Occasionally you'll see them fly down to the ground and grab, you know, dig up something that they saw. They don't, bluebirds don't, there he goes. They don't catch bugs mid-flight like some birds do. Well, there's a female, she went right in. But they like to sit up higher and watch the ground and then dive down and grab one. So that's pretty neat. So see, she's in there and she's just gonna eat until she's full. So evidently the male saw her and proved that she could go in his feeder. Anyway, I'll try to take another video when there's a lot here. Everybody have a good day. Hey, do you feed them? Do you guys have bluebirds? So if you do, let me know what you do, what you feed, you know, how many you have, how you attract them. I'm hoping to have a lot more. So let me know. Have a great day. See ya.